Meditation practice. Experiencing the bliss of your true divine nature. Meditation is the ideal tool to enhance a sense of calm, fulfillment and well-being in your life, and the only way to come to know your true divine nature. Which is Sat Chit Ananda, ever-existing, ever-conscious, ever-new bliss. The meditation practices within this chapter have been hand-picked from the Kriya Yoga tradition to help you to move toward these valuable goals. Firstly, we will explore the key ways of focusing the mind for meditation. Then we will present a range of exercises that will help you to focus your concentration, awaken energy within your spine. Tune into your chakras to promote enhanced flow of prana, and engage with your natural breath in recognition of the fact that you are, in essence, at one with the universe. Finally, we will present the art and practice of ultimate bliss yoga meditation, the key practice to which all the other exercises in this book have been leading. If you can do as many of these meditation practices as often as possible, at least 3 times a week, you will soon be experiencing a deep joy in life that is entirely independent of the external world. Focusing the mind. Focusing the mind for effective meditation means not allowing it to become restless or scattered in all directions, and instead holding it to one point of focus. Concentration itself is a narrowing of the field of attention, making the mind one-pointed. In our current, fast-paced technological age, things often tend to be orientated toward outward action and constant seeking rather than inner reflection. As such, the world keeps our mind and senses continuously active and preoccupied, and we can easily lose any sense of our true identity or our spiritual goal in life. Meditation is like a bird. It needs 2 equally strong wings to fly. Constant awareness of the spiritual goal of life on one side, realizing that our true inner nature is divine, and a focused mind on the other side. Until you have trained your mind to be free from its habit of continually moving outward, you will make little progress in meditation. Here follows a grounding and a range of the most effective tools for focusing the mind in order to enhance your yoga meditation practice, as well as your quality of life in general. The main techniques are: breathing. In yoga, the breath is the most commonly used tool for focusing the mind. Consider what happens when you concentrate intensely to hear a whisper, your breath stops. This illustrates that our mind and breath are inseparable. Visualization. In visualization, sense, object and mind are brought together to form an internal image on which the mind can focus. Mantras and chanting. Mantras are sacred sounds that have powerful effects on us by focusing our mental energy. Chanting mantras draws the mind inward to a focused concentration. Steady gazing. Concentration on an object such as a candle flame, an Om symbol or a picture of a spiritual master focuses the mind inward. Opening the heart. Love is the highest state and final goal of spiritual realization. It therefore makes sense that you have to open your heart as well as focus your mind during yoga meditation. Without love and devotion, your meditation practice would be mechanical, dry and of little worth. Practicing meditation with love and devotion can lead the mind beyond mere intellectual knowledge to an experience of the blissful self, which constitutes true wisdom. For love is the divine within you. Love is your inner source and potential. Love is your true nature. So how can you cultivate love? Think of a garden. To grow flowers, first you need to create a space. And so it is with love. First you need to clear the tangled weeds of desire, attachment, anger, greed and fear from your heart. The soil of your heart must then be watered and fertilized by cultivating compassion, care and understanding for all. Next, when the tender shoots of service and devotion sprout up, you must keep them free from the insects of selfish egoism. Just as you can see the moon only by reflected rays of light from the sun, similarly, you can see the divine only through rays of love. By opening your heart and cultivating divine love within you, the dark clouds disperse. Then you will recognize that the same divinity resides in others as in yourself. Breathing. A highly effective way to keep your mind in the present moment is to give it the mental object of watching the breath, which is constantly flowing in and out through your nostrils. You can concentrate on the breath by focusing your attention on the rising and falling of your abdomen, or the expansion and contraction of the rib cage, as you inhale and exhale. The complete yogic breath can help with awareness of this movement. Alternatively, it can be useful to focus on the sensation of the breath at the point where it enters your nostrils. This is, for example, the basis of the Hong Sao technique. In this meditation, you go on to watch the naturally occurring spaces between the breaths, in which the mind becomes very still. By uniting your mind with the breath in this way, the mind will start to stay focused in the present moment. There are many other ways of working with the breath, such as counting a certain number of breaths in and out, and visualizing it going to certain parts of your body. But all breath techniques work on the same premise of giving the mind a specific object on which to focus. Visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool for helping to focus your mind for meditation, whether bringing to mind a calm scene, a visual representation of your prana or chakras, a spiritual guide, or any other positive image, as it transports your mind to one particular scene and allows it to sit there, with positive intention. It is important to be as relaxed as possible when you use visualization. Create the relevant pictures in your mind as vividly as you can. Pay attention to every detail. The more lifelike the visualization, the better the results you will get. But remember that people receive images in different ways. For example, you may receive your impressions through physical sensations, emotions, or thoughts rather than pictures. So do not dismiss your impression just because you cannot see the images. Your visualization is valid, whatever form the experience may take. For example, sensing the warmth of the sun on your skin, or feeling healing light infusing the cells of your body can be just as useful as visualizing color and light. Examples within the meditation practices on the following pages that involve visualization are Tradik, where you picture a candle flame in your min, and Jyoti Mudra, where you are asked to see the inner light of the spiritual eye. Simple visualization to calm and focus your mind. You can use this simple visualization anytime that your thoughts feel scattered and you want to come back into the present moment. Sitting relaxed in a calm, quiet place, begin by taking a few deep breaths to bring your mind to the present moment. Visualize yourself walking barefoot on a beach. It is early evening and the white sand is still warm from the day's sun. Above, the sky is fading to deep blue. As the sun begins to set, the horizon is streaked with shades of orange, red and purple. Listen to the waves roll in from the sea and break onto the white sand, sparkling and foaming about your feet. Feel the warm, wet sand between your toes. Smell the salt water. Feel the soft breeze from the sea on your skin. Listen to the far-off cry of a seagull. To your left is a large rock. Slowly walk to it, sit down on it and close your eyes. You feel a great sense of peace and tranquility in the present moment, a feeling of being connected to all life. Enjoy and stay immersed in this inner peace for as long as you can. Mantras and chanting. Reciting a mantra is one of the most powerful ways of focusing the mind. Deriving from the Sanskrit for that which protects or liberates the mind. A mantra is a unique and sacred sound, letter, syllable, word or phrase, that has a radiant energy, which can transform the mind. Just as a white cloth takes on the color of the dye in which it is soaked, so does the mind absorb the qualities of the sacred sound vibration of the mantra that is recited. Whether said silently inside your head, whispered or chanted out loud, mantras help to internalize the mind and have the ability to transform the consciousness of the reciter. The practice of reciting a mantra is called japa, repetition. When you practice correctly, with attentive awareness, japa will gradually calm and integrate your mind, so that your awareness vibrates with the mantra. This naturally leads you into a deeper state of stillness in meditation, where you go beyond the mind to rest in your true divine nature. When mantras are chanted aloud, the rhythmical vibrations produced by continually repeating them regulate the unsteady vibrations of the five sheaths. It is best if such chanting begins aloud, then gradually softens, until it fades into silent, internal chanting. The source of all sound vibrations, and probably the most well-known mantra, is the sacred primordial creative vibration and divine power, known as Om or Om. The sincere repetition of Om produces thought waves that correspond to those of the Supreme Reality. Using the seed mantras related to each of the 7 chakras enhances concentration and energy levels. The Hum, pronounced Hum, mantra enhances and protects the power of all other mantras, as well as having a fiery energy that destroys negativity. And the Hong Sao mantra calms the mind and helps to awaken the energy in your chakras. Whatever the mantra used, it will help the mind to turn inward and therefore become much calmer. Steady gazing. The following concentration exercise, known as Tradik, can be done any time. It steadies the wandering mind and enhances willpower. The Sanskrit word Tradik means to gaze continuously at an object without blinking. Here we suggest gazing at a flame, but you could use any other object with positive associations. 1. Sit in a comfortable meditation posture in a darkened room, with a lighted candle about an arm's length in front of you, at about chest height. 2. Fix both your gaze and mental focus at the midpoint of the flame where it is brightest for as long as possible without blinking, until your eyes begin to become tired. At the start, practice only for about 1 minute, then increase to a few minutes over a period of time. 3. End by closing your eyes and visualizing the flame internally in the space between your eyebrows for 1 minute. Then, repeat the whole process 2 more times. When you have finished your practice, rub your palms together until they are warm. Place them over your eyes to relax and soothe them. Then, when you feel ready, lower your hands. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.